In any political process.
Yes.
Some people just came and say, you're a technical person, you are a civil servant, you are an academic, you can help, in quote, help to actually push us. So I went there. I was a professor in the university. I became a civil servant at the highest level. I became a public servant. I was DG. So to a certain extent, I'm prepared to face it. The only thing missing was that I was not an active politician. So when I went there, what I realized, the first experience was that there was no document to guide you on what to do for the next 4 years. So I sat with His Excellency, Your Excellency, we need a roadmap. There's no way we can just be doing anything. We have to budget, we have to spend money, we have to prioritize things, so we need a plan. The first reaction I got from the team surrounding him is that, you see, that is the problem with you Boko people and the Makaranta people and then the grammar people. You are always asking, what document? We know what to do. That's the first experience. I can tell you, if you go around the 36 states plus FCT and you ask for a document showcasing the roadmap of that tiny little area called a state, so that systematically you know your challenges in water, what do you do in the next 4 years, systematically. Your challenges in out-of-school children, what do you do? Your challenges in education, what do you do? Your challenges in security, I can bet you, I don't know the number, but you're not going to get many documents of that. And it is these documents, when you collapse them, it should be the National Development Plan. You see, this is not happening. 2, when now you go out of your way and you say, well, I have to survive as a technocrat, therefore I have to do these things. So I said to the governor that, sir, it is very, very important for you to coordinate. Elections is over now. It is governance now. So you are the governor, you have resources at the state level. The 3 senators we sent to Abuja, they have access to policy and regulations and legislature, and also they have their projects. 3, you have 8 members of House of Rep in Abuja. They can also help you. And so I listed all this. So I said, we need all these people to put their hands on the table. So I designed an Adamawa State round table for unity, development, and progress. So I said, you will be the chair. Call all these people. Don't worry about their different parties and so on and so forth. And then call the traditional leaders, the first class, they are 8. And let us discuss our state so that everybody will see the fairness. Then I got another shocker. The political class said, you see, why should we work with this man? Because he's a different part. Why should we? So that art of synergy, again, does not exist. I can bet you again, in all the 36 states and the FCT, hardly will you get a state whereby you've decided to institutionalize, which is the institutions I was talking to, that after every 6 months or every year, we are going to sit around, irrespective of our political party, and then pour in our intended contributions, what we have contributed, and see what has happened, so that we can take a document to say, yes, we are making progress, or we are not making progress. You know, again, the politics swallows this. You're constantly fighting. That politics has finished, and governance does not exist in Nigeria. Politics is constant. You're constantly fighting until, you are swallowed, and so on and so forth. So there are many, many experiences I've got. There are good experiences, there are bad experiences, things like the coordination. I was a civil servant here, and I saw how even permanent secretaries are promoted. Again, very, very political. I said, no, let us have a structure. So I used to have, because I was secretary to the government, a service-wide meeting of all the commissioners, because I can call them, and all the permanent secretaries in one room, and I chair it. And I'll say, the commissioner and you, it doesn't matter if you hate yourselves. Adamawa is your thing. You have to love yourself.
Adamawa first.
Yes. Therefore, so I try my best to make sure that they work together. I also institutionalize that in the state. I call all the federal institutions. Agriculture has an office. SMEDAN has an office. NDE has an office. All these institutions. Normally, the state doesn't care about it. They're in the federal secretariat. I say, no, they are working in this state. I need their data. I need what they're doing. So again, I call them again, the federal, the state synergy, and I chair that, and we talk. So when you ask the commissioner for water resources, he should be able to tell you every single borehole constructed by the state, constructed by Oga in that area, constructed by the federal government, so that you know your water supply situation. But in most cases, this does not happen. Everybody is doing their own straight line, and the challenge.